Now I will play the video from here. He's still standing there, as you see. No vest, standing next to Metro. I am on my property. As you see, this is my camera system recording. I would keep this like this until you see him come at me with a weapon, and I ask him for his badge and ID number, his name and ID number, and he says come get it. I come off my property to come get it, and he comes at me with a gun. That's attempted battery or attempted assault.
Ken! Hi Barbie. I know today's the big day, but I just wanted to give you this.
As you see, this is a legit camera system. It's recording. I'm asking him still for his badge number. He's not giving it to me.
Later.
By law, officers had to ID themselves.
I live for those words.
I will show the whole camera view. In a few minutes, you'll see another officer pass my driveway with a female or two females, and they set me up to try to attack me with their weapons. As you see, I believe it's Detective Moore with his hands folded, no vest on. He's been on scene for over 3 hours. Hold on, my camera is recycling. He's now walking away from his vehicle and going to his vehicle to go get his weapon. I am in my driveway on my property. I'm still asking him for his name and badge. I am asking the other officer for their name and badge. I think I walked back onto my property because the officer is coming down my street. Right where I'm standing is where I was attempted assaulted. I'm tying tape around the palm tree because I am not detained in my property. It's against the law to detain me in my property.
I don't know.
The crime scene is not on my street, on my property. No officer said anything about this. As you see, Officer Moore, or Detective Moore, is no longer by Metro, who is the officer standing. It is 5:47 p.m. I am asking for badge numbers on the two officers, and they refuse. By law, they have to give me their identification. I have not committed a crime. I was not violent towards the two officers. It's now 5:48. Sorry for the dizziness here. Kind of hard to hold the camera up. I figured I'd get this all in one frame instead of stop record, because then there would be no proof that I edited. This is not edited material.
Not funny, Chelsea.
As you see, December 2018 on the 26th, also time stamped on top. See, pause, record, it's on play. So I have 4 cameras. One I took off, which is my front door. In about, I think, a minute, you will see another officer coming who never said nothing to me, didn't approach me. I am still by my fence, asking for ID and badge numbers. Names and badge numbers. Now, as you see, the officer now has his vest on. And there's the officer in question. I'm asking for a badge number and name. He refuses. Officer Moore, I believe, has his weapon. Look, he is approaching me in a violent manner. As you see, I will come into screen. He tells the officer we're going to shoot him. I'm asking for a badge number. Now I think he's going to shoot me because I posture up to run. I'm asking for a badge number. I tell him to holster his weapon. Hold on, my camera is recycling. As you see, he now has a vest on. They're talking about what's going to happen. I ask, he says to come. I approach slowly, hands, as you see, have no weapons. I'm on my phone. And then all of a sudden, he goes and pulls his weapon. For what reason? If they had a legal reason to shoot me, they would have came on my property, and they didn't. They secure and holster their weapons. I'm still asking for their badge number. I tell them I'm going to sign a formal complaint. I need their badge number. Still no officers back them up. And they walk back to their scene. I'm still asking them for their badge number. My hands are in view of them. So that is attempted assault by 2 officers for no reason. As you see. Now I will go back to all my cameras. Whoops. Hold on.
There's definitely something strange
Hold on.
going on in Malibu.
I accidentally hit the wrong button to go back. That was at 5:48, I believe. Let me go back. Hold on. Sorry for that. I have this view here at 5:50. Sorry, I had to go back. As you see, it's not edited. It's still postured. So I think they're going to shoot me. I'm asking for ID. I'll re-show the video one more time. As you see, it's live. They tell the girls to move. They tell me to approach, which I do. As I'm approaching, I'm asking for ID. My hands are visible. I'm grabbing my phone. And the officer on the sidewalk in all black, Florida City uniform, draws his weapon. As you see, the light is on. They chase me. I'm still asking for ID. As you see in this video up here, Officer Moore is in a vest, holsters his weapon. I'm still asking for ID, but I decided to change my mind and go ask for Florida City Police, who I called. I spoke with Supervisor Quintero. Look, I'm asking why they drew their weapons, and they go back to the crime. Inappropriate actions towards 2 officers, towards me, for no reason. If I was a danger, they would have arrested me right there, not drew their weapons. They did it at a threat. I leave my house and get my daughter, and I go to Florida City Police. When I come back, Metro tells me what the officer has said to him and says that he was going to shoot me because I called him a name. And that's the end of this video right here. I went and got my daughter and made my complaint to the Corporal Quintero, I believe his name was. He told me to write a report, which I have in documents in my hands, and the chief's name. I'm on the phone with Florida City Police. As you see, I'm leaving my house to make a complaint. Obviously, I was not a threat because they did not come on my property after that. I do have in front of me from the corporal the preliminary complaint form, which I will be filling out, and I was speaking to IA Detective Moore 0500 and the other officer who I had the picture of for identification purpose because I don't know his name, and that's it. Thank you.